the Andy and Dave Daily right here on the Muskegon channel. I'm Andy O'Reilly. Dave Cackley is over there. And boy, look at you. You get a new suit coat for Christmas?
No, you know what I got? I got
What'd
a
you
new
get?
tie.
Ooh.
This is a new tie. Same coat, same white shirt.
Yeah.
New purple tie.
Look at you. Looking powerful today.
Yeah. I actually got it from Aaron Offsire. Had a bunch of ties sent to him, but I think I told you this. He's a gigantic man. So
Yes,
the ties were all too
He's
small.
large.
So he let Dan Harlan and I sift through all the ties, and I took a couple. So didn't cost nothing. It was a free gift to myself.
Thank you, old large weather man. Thank you for the small tie. I can't wait to look good in this.
It does look good,
Dave.
man.
Thank you for the tie, sir.
I'm not tiny. I'm what they call normal size. I'm a normal size human.
You are?
A little taller than average, actually.
Are you? Well, good for you.
Yeah, average height for a man is 5'9". I'm 5'11".
Really? Well,
yes.
look at you.
Yep.
Well, I'm happy for you. I'm really
above average. That's how I live my life.
Honestly and deeply happy for you.
Yeah, you know what? And I applaud you for working under such dire circumstances. I know your tooth still hurts after the oral surgery 4 days ago. I know you're on a new set of drugs. And,
not this morning. I didn't take anything yet today.
You didn't take anything yet?
Huh?
Why didn't you take something when you got up with your breakfast?
No, I didn't have dude, I haven't eaten.
Really? I'm ready for lunch. Those of us who get up at 3:30 a.m.
It hurts.
Well, hey, this could be your new weight loss regimen.
There you go.
Oral surgery.
Have somebody carve your mouth up and then then
you
don't
can't
eat
eat
for
nothing.
4 days. That's great.
There you go.
It really makes you feel good. Tell you.
Well, you're looking good.
Gee, thanks. Yeah.
You do. You look I said. You look like you've
lost
lost
somebody
weight.
hit me right in the side of the face with a baseball bat.
That's okay.
It stings. It hurts. What are the other things I'm looking for? You got that nerve pain, like that shoots down.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Well, kudos to you for sucking it up and
hey, that's what I do.
Doing the podcast anyway.
See, that's what I do.
I appreciate it. And our dozens of viewers appreciate it. So,
yes, they do. Well, why don't you start out by wowing us with some news, and I'll pretend like I'm paying attention. And
well, feel free to editorialize as
I
you
will
want
do that.
to do.
I can't promise. Now I can't promise that I'm going to be all up on my A game today.
Okay.
Not much sleep over the weekend. Nothing to eat, and again, I mean nothing to eat. I may be a little slow on the draw.
It's okay. I'll be on my A+. I'll be on my A+ game.
Okay, so, I'm all ears.
There you go.
Here's my
lukewarm
coffee.
Okay. CIA Director Mike Pompeo says he's concerned about continued efforts by Russia and others to undermine America's elections. Pompeo told CBS's Face the Nation that there are, quote, many foes who want to undermine Western democracy. While not going into specifics, Pompeo said Russian meddling goes back decades. I mean, that's the thing. I mean, this isn't new. They've been trying to do this going back to the Cold War. I mean, it's one of those things. It's really hypocritical on both sides. I mean, because if the roles were reversed, Republicans would be going nuts about this, saying Russia's meddling. That's what cost us. If they wouldn't have meddled, we would have won. Now, the Democrats are doing the same thing. It would be the only thing Rush Limbaugh would be talking about. And now it's the only thing CNN and MSNBC are talking about.
Is Rush Limbaugh still a thing?
Yeah. Oh, he's still big.
I thought he was done.
No, all these talk shows, man. Politics is it's 24/7, 365 on.
Yeah, I
TV,
thought maybe Rush
radio.
Limbaugh would have dried up and blown away by now, though.
No, man,
bad.
He's not even gonna go there, man.
Dude, how can that show continue on? It's the same thing. It's been the same thing forever. He's a very good talk show host, but after a while, your act runs out, and this has been going on since when? Clinton?
So I've been listening on and off since 1988. So
terrible.
I mean,
awful
huge
talk
success.
show.
I mean, I it spawned. The left tried to do Air America years ago. That did really. It's interesting why there aren't more. There should be more liberal talk shows, but they just, for whatever reason, never seem to catch on, and I don't know exactly why that is.
What gets me about the Rush Limbaugh bunch is that, and you got to keep in mind, I worked close to it right after Rick died. I was in there helping Scott with the talk show, on Wood. And what gets me are the people that can't generate a thought for themselves, but will call up and regurgitate everything Rush Limbaugh says all day long. and after a while, it's like, really? You can't think for yourself. You just got to say everything Rush Limbaugh just said twice, and then if somebody questions you on it, you just repeat it.
Right.
Wow.
I've never been a big fan of the ditto heads. I don't like, in fact, my thing is I would never put anybody on who didn't just disagree, because otherwise, what's the point?
Right.
But he carved out a nice. I mean, he really, if not for Rush Limbaugh, there wouldn't be a Fox News. There wouldn't be, there wouldn't be the other side wouldn't be out there. Which I think you need two sides. I think we actually, as much as people want to bitch and complain about how we're so polarized and everything, we've always been polarized. Now we've just got two different sides putting out their point of view, and I think that's a good thing. You got your left, you got your right, and
the fact that there's no room left for compromise on either side is the problem, though.
Oh, I would agree with that.
Yeah,
I would agree.
Thank you.
What else is going on? Hey, speaking of politics, Oprah Winfrey accepted the Cecil B. DeMille Award at the Golden Globes on Sunday, and I believe unofficially kicked off her 2020 run for the White House. Media mogul's message to young girls watching: a new day is on the horizon. The Golden Globes was, of course, the first major award show since the avalanche of sexual harassment against women in entertainment and politics. Winfrey said, "Speaking your truth is the most powerful tool we have." She said that she was inspired by all the women who felt strong enough to speak out and share their personal stories. She's going to run for president in 2020, and she's got a good shot at winning.
Yeah.
On the other hand, the idea that she didn't have knowledge of what Harvey Weinstein was doing is a little silly. I mean, everybody else knew. How one of the most powerful women in Hollywood and the world didn't know? I don't buy that.
I didn't know what she was doing.
I
didn't know what he was up to. I mean, you brought up the sexual harassment stuff, and I was afraid. And you know this firsthand. I was afraid of the whole thing because I hug people. Mm-hmm. I didn't know the extent of this, what this idiot was up to.
Well, that's different. You're not in the know, and I mean, I follow it enough to where I had heard stories, but I didn't know how deep it ran. But yeah, a lot of these people in Hollywood who are in the know in Hollywood, everybody in the know in Hollywood knew, and the idea that Oprah Winfrey didn't is kind of ridiculous. But she gave a really nice speech. It was, people like her. She's got a likability you can't deny, and I think she would definitely be a formidable candidate. And look, the qualifications for running for president now are not what they used to be. So the idea she couldn't win due to the fact she has no experience is, she could definitely win. And who knows? It would make 2020 interesting. It's going to be interesting anyway, but it'll be fascinating to see if this becomes a springboard for her to jump into the fray in the next year or two.
We shall see.
We'll see. All right. Muskegon Lumberjacks 7-game winning streak came to an end over the weekend, but not without a fight. The Jacks down 3-0, scored 3 straight goals in the third before Dubuque answered with the game winner with just 19 seconds left to win 4-3. Muskegon heads back to the LC Walker to face Green Bay Friday and Saturday. Also at sports, Sparty goes down. Number 1 gets upset at Ohio State, 80-64, still 15-2 on the season. 3-1 in the Big Ten. Ohio State undefeated in Big Ten play. That's sports.
That's what's great about being an Ohio State fan, like I am. True Ohio State fan. Makes me feel good. Hey, I'll tell you this too. Something you ought to think about for this Saturday night.
Yes.
Lumberjacks have Star Wars night going on. You should bring the kid out.
I was going to mention that.
Yeah,
that's
bring
right.
the kid out.
Who are you dressing as?
I'm not. I'm dressing as Andy O. That's my job there.
Oh, come on. You got to have something. You got to put on a Vader mask.
Well, I was thinking about the Princess Leia outfit. But
that actually wouldn't be a bad idea.
That would be hot, wouldn't it?
You should.
But you should bring Max out.
We'll see. We'll see. I don't know what we got going on this week.
In other words, you can't afford tickets, so you're not coming out. And
no, I know you'd give me free tickets.
I'm not going to get you free tickets.
You wouldn't give me? Yeah, you would.
No,
you would totally do that.
No, I know our tickets are all being used. You're going to have to buy yourself some tickets. You're going to have to put some money out and show that kid that he matters.
Hey, he does
matter. You're going to have to invest in your own child for once.
You can't put a price tag on what I give that kid. Literally,
of course you can because
no price tag.
It's all free.
Whatever.
Max, look, we found socks alongside the road. Take them home and wash them. They'll be just like new.
I did forget national championship game, Alabama, Georgia tonight, but I don't really care. So
okay, great.
There you go.
Have yourself a great Monday, and we'll try and do it again tomorrow.
See ya.